Mamsat, di ba maalala nyo, 2 days ago, nagkaroon ng plenary ang Senado. Nagka-voting sila, di ba? Yung 15-3-2. Di ba yung 15-3-15 ang nagsabi na house arrest. 15, mga kabsat 15 ang nagsabi. Pero, tingnan nyo. Dito na naman tayo kay Attorney Rockstar. Nako po, sinupalpal ang mga senador. 15-3-2. Dati sinupalpal lang. Ito, sinupalpal lang niya si Con eh. Sinupalpal niya lang si Marcoleta, di ba? Ngayon, ito na. Yung 15, supalpal dito. Sige. Senate Resolution, House Arrest for Duterte. No effect nito. Attorney Rockstar. Pasok.
Nag-issue daw ng resolution ang Senate na nananawagan sa ICC na ilagay sa house arrest si former President Duterte.
Naman. Nagkuhan sila doon. Nagkaroon sila ng plenary. Pinag-usapan na nila. Di ba? Yung tatlo nagmamakaawa. Si Robin, si Bato, tsaka si Bongo. As in, nagmamakaawa sila sa mga kapwa senador. Iko natin, humanitarian. Humanitarian daw. Talaga, ang dami nila sila. Samantalang, kamusta naman yung mga biktima nila? Naisip ba nila yung mga naging biktima nila sa AJK? Tragis. Tuloy.
Ano ba ang effect nito sa kaso ni Duterte sa ICC? Eto yan.
Anong epekto? Ito ang sagot niya. Aray ko, walang epekto yung ginawa ng Senado. Baka parang di rin nila papansinin. Walang silbi. Grabe ka naman, Attorney Rockstar. Inaasar mo naman yung mga senador. Mabibwisit sila pag ganyan. Walang epekto yung kanilang ginawa. Kaya pala sinabi ni Bato, alam namin, mahirap to. Suntok sa buwan to, sabi. Kaya pala, aware pala sila talagang wala rin lang mangyayari yung ginawa nila. Wala. Ay ko po, isa pa nga, take 2.
Ang Senate na nananawagan sa ICC na ilagay sa house arrest si former President Duterte. Ano ba ang effect nito sa kaso ni Duterte sa ICC? Eto yan.
Ito, wala. Ito, punta na natin si Attorney Conti, mga kapsat. Attorney Conti, update tayo. Paiyakin na naman natin yung mga garapata. Punta na si Attorney Conti. Ito, latest interview ni Attorney Conti. Attorney Conti, pasok.
Papa, I want to leave the law for...
Okay, sa mga bagong pasok dyan, huwag kalimutan mag-like and subscribe. Pakinggan natin si Attorney Conti. Dalawang attorney na, sabi ni Attorney Rockstar, walang magagawa, walang epekto yung ginawa nila na house arrest resolution dyan sa Senado. Ngayon, pakinggan naman natin kay Attorney Conti. On point.
Allies of former President Rodrigo Duterte in the Senate are not backing down and calling for his release. On Wednesday, the chamber adopted a resolution urging the International Criminal Court, or ICC, to place Duterte under house arrest. Lawmakers cited humanitarian grounds, particularly his advanced age and declining health. But an ICC assistant to counsel warns the resolution could back.
Ba't hindi ko ma-pass forward to? Dali nga lang. Ayaw mag-pass forward Normal. Normal lang. Ayaw mag-pass forward, mga kabsat. Nako, 30 minutes to.
Let's get on point with Attorney Cristina Conti. Attorney Conti, good to have you again. Welcome to the show.
Konti lang kunin natin dito, konti lang.
Good evening, Pinky.
All right, it's a vote of 15, or it could even be 16 in favor. 3 opposed and 2 abstentions. The Senate passed a resolution urging the International Criminal Court to grant house arrest.
Attorney Conti, wag mo silang paiyakin masyado O sige, tuloy.
To former President Rodrigo Duterte. First question, would this resolution have any effect,
may epekto ba?
any influence in the ICC's determination of whether it be an interim release or house arrest for the former president?
That's a flat-out no. The resolution does not contain facts or information that the ICC cannot have at this moment. What the resolution reflects is opinion, conclusions.
Opinion lang pala.
Rather than findings of fact. And I won't
Mm.
even say that this is, hindi pa nga siya medical fact eh. These are conclusions and hearsay.
Attorney, nasasaktan yung mga garapata pag ganyan. Wag ganyan, masasaktan sila, di ba, Dictus?
Information.
Okay, but let's go to the fact that these are senators of the Republic of the Philippines who are asking the International Criminal Court to look into, I guess you can call it humanitarian grounds to the former president, while you say that it lacks medical records or facts that may ascertain whether he should be given house arrest or not. What is the value or the probity of a Senate resolution to the ICC?
Well, I could give them this. The defense could refer to it in a submission and claiming that there is support for the house arrest of Duterte in the Philippines. However, this is where it could backfire because precisely the argument of the other party, the prosecution, is that the Dutertes enjoy so much political clout and influence
Clout.
that keeping him in the Philippines would likely, in a sense, rock the boat, could cause or steer some trouble.
That's why you're
Medyo
saying it could
political.
backfire.
Yes, because this is clearly working against their premise na pauwiin nyo na sa Pilipinas. Lalo pong hindi pauuwiin yan sa Pilipinas kasi nakikita nila posible talagang panggalingan ng gulo kung may ganitong suporta pala. Pero on the other hand, there are victims. And on the part of the victims, what we would raise is that the release of Duterte and possible additional access to his associates when you're out of prison is likely going to heighten the intimidation, harassment.
Harassment, danger sa mga biktima, di ba? Eh, wala naman magagawa si Digong kasi 80 years old na siya. Eh, yung mga galamay niya, di ba? Nako po, ma-influensya. Lalo pa, lahat ako po. Ang dami natin nalalaman dyan, mga kabsat. Di ba? Nako po. Oh, guys, sa mga bago pasok dyan, huwag kalimutan mag-like, subscribe. Elican Del Carmen, shout out. Sino po yung mga bago? Ma'am Eva Hernandez, shout out. Sino po pumasok? Guester, Eraserheads. Aray ko po. Jinju, shout out. Shout out po. Sino pa? Ng mga bago pasok dyan. Mga hindi ko nabasa kanina. Alright. So, ayan. Ayan. Joyce Mac. AI daw, sabi ng mga garapata vloggers yung sunog. AI daw. Ano? Lalo silang kakarmain pag ganyan sa kaka-AI nila.
To victims and potential witnesses.
Pinaka-pinipili or pinaka-malaki?
Pero actually, nakuha na natin mga kabsat, no? Nakuha na natin yung pinaka-essence nung tanong. May epekto ba yung ginawa nilang House Resolution nung isang araw na 15-3 to? Ang sagot ni Attorney Rockstar, wala. Ang sagot ni Attorney Conti, wala. Ang sakit nun.
The resolution actually also urged to designate a doctor to determine and ascertain that the former president is actually fit to withstand regular detention. What do you make of that?
Well, logically, they hit the point, but they do not know the procedures in the ICC. It is
Yun lang. They don't know the procedures. Diba? Hindi naman kasuwasan naniniwalang ICC. Buti na lang.
if he does not have a doctor now. The ICC has a resident medical team, nurses, doctors, who can see to basic care. And there is a clear emphasis on both physical and mental health.
Pareho po.
Ibahin natin sa sa Pilipinas. Maybe we lack in one part or the other. Pero I even remember a daughter of the president reporting to their supporters outside that at one time they were interrupted by a custodial officer asking them or asking her specifically what her father's favorite music was, so that it could help him ease into the conditions at the jail. So maski ganon tinatanong nila. So for me, I am confident this is a jail that is of the highest humanitarian standards. In fact, I think the first one in charge of the detention facility was himself a human rights lawyer. It is a facility that is checked and could be checked anytime by the ICRC. and is a reflection of all the standards internationally.
Mm.
Kumbaga, kung may mataas na standards sa ibang bansa, that's what they will follow.
But do you
Kaya-
know? Sorry, go ahead, attorney.
Kaya, according to protocols, he would already have a doctor. And if he needed specialist care, he would have been able to go out of the facility to a hospital to see a specialist.
Are
At
you-
mukhang nagawa na yun.
Are you saying that there is going to be a doctor that continues to check on the physical and mental well-being of the former president?
Yes, right now there is a doctor that should be seeing his medical issues, whether physical or mental, his and all other detainees.
Mm-mm.
So for me, I'm kind of confident that this is happening. Otherwise, we should call for the ICC to implement and observe their own protocols.
That's very important to discuss, because I really wanted to find out, although we have very limited information. I wanted to find out really about the process by which detained individuals' well-being are constantly being monitored. The reason for that is that I'm sure you recall when Vice President Sara Duterte said that the former president was found supposed to be unconscious on the floor of his
Matumba
room,
daw.
and that supposed to be the family was not informed and no explanation was given. So if there is actually someone there round the clock, maybe not a doctor possibly a doctor even round the clock, why would something like that happen?
Well, hindi ka talaga maiiwasan kung madadapa ka. I mean, the doctor is not with you 24 hours. If something happens, and from what it appears, something happened, and the medical team was able to respond immediately, allegedly taken to the hospital. I would even concede that at his age, talagang may magiging kahinaan ka na. I mean, even when he was president, medyo mahina na siya. Pero ang key dito is that, so why don't we know about what happened? It's probably because Dutch law clearly puts a premium on medical confidentiality and patient autonomy. So the medical information technically should just be between the patient and the health professionals who saw to the care of the patient. And here's where we're also worried. So the vice president says, from quote-unquote credible sources, na himatay. And later on, Harry Roque says he got word from someone in the hospital or the jail.
Yeah, parang
that-
insider.
Oh, insider, that hindi naman nahimatay. So parang teka, if they are going to quote sources, one, sana naman pareho yung sources nila. And two, nako, it's going to be a cause for concern and alarm within the ICC if there is someone who is leaking this kind of information.
Tama.
That person who's leaking the information could lose his or her job. That's how sacred it is.
But what do we know about that particular incident for a fact?
Well, none for a fact, because everything that we know about that incident comes from Sara, VP Sara, from Harry Roque, and from Nicholas Kaufman. That's it. Nothing that has been confirmed by the court.
And siguro dun sa mga nagtatanong, attorney, bakit hindi natin malalaman is basically because of what you said earlier, that they put a high premium on the confidentiality of
and if there is someone who can say, sige, labas nyo yan, it's the patient. If Duterte says,
with his
give
consent,
out this information, and please do so, which is why in the most recent defense notification, Nicholas Kaufman put that right in. So this information it has been released with the consent of Rodrigo Duterte.
But in a situation like that, take for example, it's true that really happened. Shouldn't the family have been notified?
It depends. One, if the patient was still conscious, that's a thing. It was still conscious or was only momentarily unconscious, I would say that the patient was autonomous enough or could have decided for himself. Kumbaga, teka, nawalan lang ako ng malay, gano'n. Pero okay po ba kayo? At kung makakausap mo pa, then he could decide for himself. Only when a person is unconscious and cannot decide anymore, is a medical proxy absolutely required.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp.
Okay.
Here's how I keep track of all my tasks.
So, nakuha na natin yung mismong punto dito, Mabsat. Okay na to. Masyadong mahaba to kasi nasa 30 minutes to, Mabsat. So, okay na tayo dito kay Attorney Conti. Ayan. So, salamat, Attorney Conti. Salamat, Attorney Rockstar, na yung ginawa ng Senado, walang epekto sa ICC. Nako po, masasaktan na naman yung mga garapatan nito. Addictus Rex. Sigurado, iiyak na naman sila. Putragis talaga kayong dalawa. Sinisiraan nyo na naman yung plano namin. Mga garapata. Nako ba? Papaasahin nyo na naman yung mga garapata na, oh yes, 15-3-2. Uuwi na si Tatay Digong. Pinaasa nyo na naman mga garapata. Ay, inayan. Kaya naman pala sinabi, di ba ito, no? Suntok sa bato to, sabi niya. O, suntok sa bato. Ibig sabihin, malabo, no? Tsambahan na lang kung mapagbibigyan. Kaya nga suntok sa bato o suntok sa buwan. Suntok sa ulo na lang niya. Huwag ka na mag-alala, bato. Total, magkikita naman kayo di ba? Sabi nga ni Trillanes, di ba? Early 2026. Nako po, ito na ang huling Christmas mo dito sa Pilipinas. Nako po. O siya, mag-last subtopic tayo. Isa pa. Mag-last subtopic tayo. Countdown nga tayo. Nakakalimutan ko mag-countdown Sige. Countdown.